Hello, I'm David Wolpert. I'm a general engineer from Sacramento, California. I post a lot of stuff. It seems like it's just weird and crazy, and I get it. I've been trying to bridge some of the problems that we face across the country and across the world for a lot of years, and my work has touched a lot of different topics. So, reconciling those different things means that I have to navigate some strange places, strange world, and be able to get to a place where the work that I do can impact people's lives in a meaningful way. To do this, I need to verify a lot of things or validate a lot of things. It's part of the scientific investigation process, and some of the investigations that I've worked on have over the years touch some different topics across the country. Right now, I've been working on trying to figure out some of the topics that are impactful to other countries, such as the ability to filter water using dynamics in, say, for Mexico to reduce the cost of desalination of water and improve the amount of water resources that we have available. So, this would be important not just in Mexico, but in the uh, middle of America, past the Colorado or the Rockies. There is a arid plain that is getting depleted of water that needs water resources to be amplified, and they're constantly in search of more water resources. But the problem is that the well, for one, the Rockies are in the way, and two is that the technology isn't cost effective versus using the natural resources that are available and being dependent on those. This is a topic that can be solved. I've been working on it for quite a bit of time. I did polymer research in conjunction when I was at Sacramento State with USC's Polymer Lab down in Southern California. I worked on semi-permeable membranes, which means that if you have some of a liquid on one side and then some of a liquid on another side, you can have diffusion across that membrane based on the specific molecular properties of what's being diffused across. This was useful for being able to filter water because water, the imperfections in water can be what are called colloids. So you'll have a ion in water, say sodium, and it will be surrounded by water molecules such that the total system, the total colloid is actually much larger than individual water molecules, which means that the semi-permeable membrane can have little pathways for water to be pushed across, whereas those big water molecules that have that ion in the center get rejected. Now, this process has been around for a while, and the way that they allow the pathways to open for the water to travel across that semi-permeable membrane is by using pressure. So you increase the pressure, it widens the path, water molecules get pushed through, colloids stay away. Some of the technology I've been working on has been to try and get the water in dynamically moving in such a way as to reduce the total cost of operation of the membrane, as well as what's like plaquing on the membrane itself, where a lot of colloids and different material get stuck on the side of the membrane where the water is coming from. So to do this, I've used dynamic equations and figure some things out in order to allow this process to go quickly as well as effectively and cheaply. This is one of the projects I'm working on. I'm working on systems for orbital launch mechanisms, I'm working on transportation design, artificial intelligence, and energy production. These are all things that are critical to the United States as well as the world. So this technology can be adapted and sold. I've been using it for a long time to design different things. I've done 3D printing projects, and I'm still working on developing a high temperature printer for cost effective, but that's been put on the back burner for now. And I just wanted to make a video to explain a little bit about what I do and how it impacts the country as well as the world, and how in the future, if I can get everything to move correctly, it can have even a greater degree of impact in being able to bring some of the things that people need according to something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs to every individual across the planet. I hope that's the goal, that's the dream, to be able to solve problems and to get things that people need where they need them when they need them. Anyway, that was just something I wanted to give a little bit of an introduction video today on, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or week or month or year. Thank you.